Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the project. So version 1 of my solar power station was really quite simple. We got power from a 100 watt solar panel which kicked out 24 volts into a step down converter, which then went straight into the power station, which it charged perfectly fine. The step down converter reduces the voltage to 15 volts, which is the maximum that this power station can take. But my problem was, every time I wanted to see, depending on time of day, how cloudy it was, I wanted to see what voltage were coming from the solar panel. I had to get the multimeter out every time. Not a minor inconvenience, I know, but there was a solution. So now I get the power coming into the buck converter, coming out of the buck converter, runs into these Wago connectors. You've got the DC jack which runs into the power station, but I've wired up a voltage sensor which also works as a resistance divider, which helps protect the Mega 2560 microcontroller R3 board, and the results are displayed on this small OLED screen. Now I know what you're thinking, it all looks a bit of a mess, which it is. I'm going to solder it all together properly on some PCB boards. This is literally the first test and amazingly it works. First time. I'm absolutely ecstatic, and just so that you can see it's working, so you can see the DC jacks in charging the power station. I mean, it's 100% charge anyway, but let's see if I can't do this. I'm going to plug in, turn it on. Plug in, and let's see if I can't show you this. I mean, you can't see it, it's such a, it just wait, it records, but the information is there. It's showing 13.4 volts, fluctuating between 13.5 and 13.3 volts. So yeah, the system works. I'm absolutely buzzing. It's brilliant. I could not be more happy with the way that's turned out. So now I need to get online, buy the bits I need. I've got some blank PCB boards. I just need to buy a hat to solder on so the 2560 R3 board can sit on that, and I can solder all these bits straight in. It's gone to sleep. I programmed it so it goes to sleep after 30 seconds to save power, and yeah, and I can solder all these bits into straight into the PCB board. What I am going to do, this OLED screen has got 4 buttons, and I'm going to add a couple more sensors in. I've got another sensor that will display watts and amps, so I'll get all three bits of information. I'll get the voltage, the watts and the amps, and I can write the program so that button 1 will be like on off, button 2 will show volts, button 3 will show amps and watts, and button 4 will just show, I'll put in a nice little charging indicator to tell me if it's charging or if it's fully charged. Modernize it a bit, and then I can 3D print an enclosure and it'll all look nice and tidy. You won't have all these horrible connectors and great lengths of wire, but yeah, I'm absolutely blown away. I'm really happy. Spot on.